Hello, hello, we're back. How we doing? So let me just get this fixed here. There we go. Right, can we have an AV check? Welcome back, everyone, or if you just joined, welcome. Part 2 of the Saturday stream starts off with Harm just, as you do, casually gifting. Holy heck. 100 subs.
This is an announcement. Harm27 has just gifted 100 subs. And now the notification will be going off for the next 2 hours. Thank you.
Harm, mate, that is insane, bro. That is positively insane. Very unexpected and totally brutal. So 100 of you lucky people have now just been gifted a sub from Harm. Please, the very least you could do is just give him a thank you. Because that is just... yeah. That's $500 plus taxes. What a legend. I mean, good grief. Harm, mate, thank you very, very much. You've made 100 people happy. If you're lucky enough to get one, don't forget you can join the Discord server and all the rest of it. And you've got access to all those lovely emotes and then 25 more, you know. Because why not? 100's not enough, is it? Quite frankly. Why stop at 100? God. Okay, so anyway, moving on. You know, Harm gifts 125 subs and also said 52 months, another month gone and more coming. Thank you for the 52 months, Harm. Just before you drop 125 subs on the community. You want your #1 position back? Oh dear. I think you've got it, Harm. You've got it. Well earned, mate. You can't argue with that. Well, there's a lot of people in every community who just simply can't afford to sub, and people like that on the receiving end of generosity like from Harm, you know, it's a win-win at the end of the day. You can't knock charity. It is what it is. He could beat Whiteland. Well, he could have done. I missed your stream this afternoon. Was helping putting up fences, Rob Jansen. No problem, sir. We were having a fun time this afternoon, doing announcements and things. Although I don't think we're going to be doing announcements this time round because I think we're about to go into the German ICE and I can't do German announcements. Even if I tried to put on a German accent, I couldn't. But we did take Jeff from level 1 to level 9. Watchtower beat you with 18 subs, so needed a bit more. Ah, gotcha. Is that the all-time #1, or like this week's #1 Harm? Was you going for? Without looking, I can't check easily right now. I'll use 16,000 points to unlock emotes. You go for it, mate. The best you can do, Starbird and Hardenbird about. Okay. Let's get Jeff to level 19. You reckon? Have you, Rob, I take it you've tried Trinsim World 2. What was your thoughts on it, Rob Jensen? What was your view? I mean, I'm struggling to see the difference between this and Trinsim World 1, if I'm perfectly honest. Apart from a slightly different skybox. UI is very similar. I don't know. I find it odd. Found it very odd. Jeff can get to 19 if you train your hardest. Nah, even if, look, on normal level curves, things get harder the higher you get. So based on that, we won't even get 9 levels tonight. Which would only take us to 18, so. How are you and the family coping? Well, we're on tier 2 lockdown here in Essex, so we're having great fun today. The core was upgraded from Unreal 4.16 to 4.23. Well, that was worthy of a new version, wasn't it? So you probably understand your ears to the ground a bit more on this, Rob Jansen. Am I to understand that all the DLC I had in Train Sim World 1 will eventually come over to Train Sim World 2 for free? Is that how it is? Because I'm a bit confused about what those, what are they called, prestige collections or something? I'm a little bit confused about what that's all about. Is that something from the original Train Sim that's been ported over? Or is that something else again? Sorry, Preserved Collection. Yeah, that one. The Preserved Collection, which sounds like something... Sounds like a jar of figs that you've had from 25 years ago. You know, the Preserved Collection of figs that my grandma... You know. It's that kind of thing. It's a bit of a weird one. But I don't really get what they're about. Mr. L. Phillips, thank you for gifting a sub to War Socks. Birmingham just got saddled with T2 as well. Yeah. Enjoy. Yes, except the Northeast Corridor, CSX GP40 and the SW1000R. What, so if you bought them on TSW1, you don't get them on 2? You've been on Tier 2 for a month now in Northumberland, so welcome, lol. Yeah, but the problem I have with it, Geordie, is how do you get out of Tier 2, mate? I'm sure you've got the same question. How do you get out of it? What is Tier 2 restriction? So Tier 2 restriction means that you can't visit other households in any indoor environment. So I can't go and see my friends. They can't come and see me. The only way I can see them is in an outdoor setting. At the moment, it's set in indoors, in a pub, in a restaurant or whatever, with friends, with other households. I can't. I'm breaking the law. Unless I just randomly go to the pub and my friend randomly goes to the pub and we just happen to sit on adjacent tables talking to each other going, hey, wow, fancy meeting you here. Then we're not breaking the law because we didn't go and meet another household in an indoor setting. They just happened to be there in the pub. That's how stupid this is. You got Tier 3, Northwest London. Yeah, Tier 3 is like where gyms start closing down. How do they enforce this? Well, that's a very good question. I would have thought that they enforce it by other people grassing you up. I can't think of any other way that they could enforce it, but yeah. I don't know. Some people will probably catch themselves out. I've thought about this. Say a person goes and visits their friend and then puts a picture on Instagram going, hey, just having some pizza. And then people who don't like those people report them and say, hey, they're breaking the law. Probably is how it's going to happen. But yeah, the police are probably sat there going, how do we enforce this? Gym's closed in Liverpool, not in Lancashire. Yeah, I don't get that, because isn't Lancashire gone Tier 3 now? You have horrible quarantine in Poland. Gyms and sport areas where you're mostly alone are closed, but bars, pubs and restaurants are open till 9. Huh? That's really stupid. Like, so in a place where you're getting intoxicated and are likely to probably break the rules, it's okay. But if you go to the gym to distance and stay healthy and stay fit, you're not allowed to do that. Okay. Well, I'm glad your government is as sensible as ours. Cold Amish, thank you for 34 months. St. Sans is doing well, dude. Point is, you shouldn't have to enforce it as long as most people do it. No, yeah, but the point is, you wouldn't be in Tier 2 if people had listened to the rules of Tier 1. If people were not doing dumb things, we wouldn't be in Tier 2. Would we? That's the point. So they're going, right, you're not listening to those laws, we're going to make it this. And then they go, you're not listening to that, we're going to make it that. Until you listen. It's like being back at school when the teacher said, you know, you don't do this, blah, blah, blah. And then somebody does it, and then, you know, we all end up in trouble. It's the same thing. Feels like it. A lot of people still obeyed the rules and still got caught. You can't escape the risk 100%. I don't think anybody that's obeying the rules and catches it, you know, that's just unlucky. But the ones disobeying and flouting the rules are the ones who are spreading it. And unfortunately, they're still doing it. But you can never eliminate the risk. It's always there. Right, so I think we're going to go for this, aren't we? The Schnellfahrstrecke Köln. Now, I've actually been to Köln 2 or 3 times. I've been to Gamescom and seen the ICE trains. I've been to this platform, so this could be interesting. Time for some dinner. Enjoy. I just had a bowl of hot pot. Oh, yeah. I had a small bowl of hot pot, which is just finished, and I've got a nice bowl of hot pot waiting for me later. Oh. You got 8,000 new infections today. I think France has got 24,000
an immersive
in one day.
and highly detailed rail simulation featuring authentic routes and trains from around the world.
Hello and welcome to Fernbus.
Hello and welcome to Fernbus.
So the same voice.
You've just been awarded some action points. These are displayed in the top right corner of the screen.
Action points?
Count towards your overall experience.
Yay! We got action points.
It is necessary to be fully observant of the surrounding world. Practice by looking up, down, left, and right.
Wait. What level does this assume I'm at? I'm at level 9 with Jeff. What's going on? It's like the very first mission. Would you like to invert your No.
Besides operating trains, there are lots of requirements to navigate on foot. Try moving around now.
Ice, ice, baby. See, if we go out here, we get to the bridge. Down the other side of this bridge, there's like 10,000 padlocks attached to the bridge. I'm not even joking. So if I jump off there, there's no way I'm going to get back. Yeah, down there's the bridge, and the Köln Mess is down there, which is where Gamescom is. But it's like about a mile down there. The stairs are completely wrong. No. And those gas pipes weren't there. So if you wonder why the sub notification is going crazy, it's because Harm27 dropped 125 subs on the chat when I started. Hashtag blame Harm. Ooh. We gotta watch out for posters and stuff. Wow, it sounds like I'm in an airport now.
This is one of many interactives to be discovered, but not all of them will be as easy to find as this one.
So we've got to put first aid kits back on the wall because we're not really train drivers. We're actually part of the health and safety team. How awesome would it be if you could come here as a passenger and just buy a ticket and then get on a train? Oh, we're going up there, are we? Right, we'll go up there in a minute. Aha! How do you say that? Aachen? Aachen? To Köln. The S-Bahn. That would be train passenger sim, yep. Well, they've already made it. There's somebody making a game where you can be a passenger on a plane. Have you seen that? Same thing. You can invisible wall hype. You can get on a plane and just sit as a passenger looking out the window while it flies you around. I mean, sounds to me like Microsoft Flight Sim with autopilot. Nice trying. Ooh, first class. Should we go on first class? It's not even soundproofed. Don't mind if I sit here, do you? Good. You mind though, don't you? Alright, I'm getting the cold shoulder. I get it. Let's go sit here. Hey. You hate facing people? Listen, right. I have a question for you then, Spud. Would you rather sit here, or would you rather sit here, or would you rather sit here? I'm guessing you'll say this one, position 3. And yet you hate 2, but you're not comfortable with 1 either. What, you'd rather sit in position 1? That's amazing. I thought you'd be a position 3 kind of guy. As far away as you can get. Not next to, not in front of, just diagonally opposite. Oh, the rules of social distancing. You see, nobody teaches you these rules. It's just what people do. It's like in this scenario here, if you walked into this space here, right, where would you naturally sit? If you walked into this space? Because 100% nobody will sit there. Nobody. Because it would send out a weird message for a kickoff. Like, he'd be thinking, wait a minute, you've got all this space here and you sit next to me. I'm creeped out by that. That's what he'd be thinking. So you might think, well, I'll sit here then. Right? Because at least you're facing forward, but then you know full well at some point a gang of teenagers is going to sit here. There's going to be a group sitting facing you. So maybe that's a bad plan. So maybe you sit here and try and break that up so they can't have the whole... But then you're going to have somebody sitting opposite you at some point. That's not good either. So then you start thinking, maybe I should actually sit here because this ain't so bad after all. But then again, maybe he's with his girlfriend. You know what I mean? This is the social nightmare that goes on every day that people have to deal with. And nobody teaches you this at school. Yeah, exactly. Just get up. Just go and stand. That's easier. Go and stand. Sitting next to people is awkward. Wait, did I just see those pop in with the LOD? I did as well. Look at that. Look at the LOD on that. Oh my god. I'm sure the Unreal Engine can do better than this. It's extraordinary. Somehow it's less awkward standing next to a stranger than sitting next to them. I think it depends. Like, the thing is, I used to travel an awful lot at rush hour, or very close to rush hour. And in those scenarios, every seat goes. Every single seat will go. So nobody who travels rush hour really has a problem with you sitting next to them because they know it's inevitable. But out of rush hour, completely different crowd. Find a seat. Okay. I'm going to sit here.
You can pause the experience at any point and review previous and current objectives. Check it out now, then return to the game when ready.
At least this guy used a proper microphone. Still can't scroll the list though. Pause the game and review the task log. Overview. Schedule. Speed. Message log. Okay. Press E to get in and out of any available seat. Oh, I'm happy with this one, look. This is good for me. Follow the marker to the start. Wait, where are we going now? I thought we were going for a ride. Oh, boy.
A lot of time will be spent operating trains, so when ready, sit in the driver's seat.
These guys, I bet these are premium seats. I would so want to set up front row. Look at that. I so want to do this. I'm going to buy a first class ticket just so I can sit here and have a cool view. What's that weird echo?
A heads-up display has appeared on the right side of the screen. This is a guide
Mic
to what the train is
feedback.
doing. This is the speed display. The white needle shows current speed. The red marker indicates the maximum permitted speed.
Okay.
This is the direction display. An arrow will indicate forward, reverse, and neutral directions. This is the power display. A number will indicate what position the power control is in. These are brake indicators. They show the state of the various brake systems, allowing independent management of them.
Don't overspeed. It's Sean Connery.
In the top right, there are the signal and speed limit displays. These feature an indication of what is approaching and a countdown distance to when they will come into effect.
He's very well spoken,
Some
isn't
of
he?
these displays can be hidden via the settings menu for a more challenging experience. This train is ready to go. Push the indicated handle all the way forwards to get moving.
All the way forwards. Throttle power 2. You sure you want to go full hand, bro? Alright, let's go full hand.
The line from here runs to the border with Holland and Belgium and forms part of the international network of services that operate across Europe. This particular train is a third-generation intercity express built by Siemens in Germany for international operations. It is formed of 8 cars and has a top speed of 320 kilometers per hour.
You're driving along and you're going straight towards another train. You're like, I really hope this guy set the points correctly. You're like, oh, there, he did. Getting a rock solid 36, 38, 41
Train Sim
FPS.
World allows you to ride and drive from a selection of other internal and external camera views are available to be explored. These can be accessed from the camera menu.
The camera menu? Where's the camera menu? He's not going to tell me where that is. He's just telling me it exists. Where's the camera menu? Internal cameras. Ebola?
You've only explored a small area here, so let's take a look at what else there is to enjoy. Welcome to West Germany. Prepare yourself for a high-speed ride on the world's first international railway line, linking Köln with Holland and Belgium. Experience the thrill of driving the highly modern ICE 3M electric high-speed train up to 250 kilometers per hour, or take in the sights of the border region while riding the versatile BR442 Talent 2 articulated multiple unit. International Express or Tranquil commuter service, you set the pace. Along the way, don't forget to place route maps, apply safety signage, place hazard cones, and restock first aid points. Welcome to the Köln-Aachen high-speed line.
Aachen. That's what they say. Aachen. Great. Well, thanks for stopping me when I was just in the middle of enjoying that. Thanks, game. That was so weird. Yeah, here's the internal cameras and then cutscene. Thank you for enjoying the Train Sim World. Oh god, we're having a Talent 2 introduction now. Is this the...
Welcome to driver training here at Aachen Depot. Here you will be taken through the operation of a BR442 Talent 2 electric multiple unit.
Please tell me this one has the electronic
During this
noises.
brief introduction, we will go through the train preparation, critical driving controls, and passenger operations. When you are ready, climb aboard to get started.
Oh, frames, good grief. There we go. Is this the one that has the musical engine? Because I love the musical engine. Do 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 do. When you accelerate, it's brilliant. Climb aboard. Oh, it doesn't. Scumbag.
In normal operation, this unit draws electricity from the overhead catenary via a pantograph. However, since the pantograph is currently in the down position, we have to power the initial systems by priming the auxiliary battery.
It's important to prime the auxiliary battery and then reroute the power conduits. I fully agree with that. Hold the battery switch in the on position for 5 seconds.
Take a seat in the driver's position. This is where you... With power available, use the master switch to unlock the control desk and turn on the multifunction displays. The reverser determines the direction of travel.
Let's go forward.
Now activate the pantograph so that it...
Set the pantograph breaker to closed. Where's the breaker? Oh. Now I've got power.
Exterior lights for normal operation.
Oh yeah, the Taurus, that was it. You can also use H to toggle headlights.
Set the indirect brake to release. This brake is generally not required during normal operation, but can be used in cases of emergency. Finally, disengage the parking brake. Use the combined power brake handle to apply power and get going. Coasting is a method used to efficiently maintain speed and reduce motor stress and maintenance requirements. Apply a small amount of brake force to achieve a comfortable and safe stop.
I think we're supposed to be moving, but something's gone wrong. Okay. The train stop tutorial. What did we do? What did we what did we not do? Release. Forward. Okay. That's all right. We got this. Stop the train in front of the green selection marker. Leelaborn, thank you for subbing. Welcome. Donny Boy UK, thank you for 4 months. Vanilla Donut with 37. You probably did press it last week. KC, thank you 31. Phillips Dirk 36. Enjoy the new Acorn. You better use all the security systems on the ICE. Oh yeah, all the time. Definitely not in it to go 320 kilometers an hour. Silent Hunter, thank you for 3 months. You've been on this route IRL. Nice. ACH Andy, thank you for 27. I'm just going to have to guess at the braking capabilities for now until I work it out. Uh-oh. Geez, you don't stop as quickly as I thought you might. It's close.
Take a quick glance of the platform to ensure all is safe before unlocking the doors.
It's fine. Looks good to me. Mr. Muttley, thank you for 58 months, sir. I don't think we spent much time on the ICE before it jumped into this train. I found that a little bit odd.
It's time to get going. Set the doors to locked.
What does it tell us the door position?
Proceed to the next stop at Aachen-Rote Erde, unguided this time, and see how you get on.
Aachen-Rote Erde. How is that Orthe? That's Roth? We're not moving again. There we go. I'll be in the ICE soon. As soon as we've done this tutorial. Those screens flicker when you go external. Look. It's really weird. It like disables the screens until you come back in. Wow, look at the windows on these carriages. They're massive. It's a pretty good view, that. That's really nice. Mr. Ponko, 12 months. Happy anniversary. Still feels like yesterday I was watching but not subbed to your earlier streams and Yachts 1 madness. The madness continues. As soon as it lets me, we're going to put our foot down with full ham. Oh, I forgot they're driving the wrong side. Drive it like you stole it. As soon as I can, I will. There we go. Full ham. Ooh, it picks up speed like a Tesla. Look at this. Let's go. Hold on to your coffee. I have to back off now. Yellow sign coming up, not good. Red sign coming up, even not good. I should probably brake round about now, really, shouldn't I? Let's put it on max brake. Oh, it can stop when it wants to. Like, if you go under normal braking, it pretends like it can't stop. It's like, oh, go on, then we'll slow down. But if you say max brake, it's like, okay, we'll stop. Like a glove. It's just glove.
Welcome to Aachen-Rote Erde something.
Worst accent ever. What's German for mind the gap? Oh, there's a health kit. Where's the health? Oh, there's a health kit. Wait a second. Let me jump out of my wonderful cockpit.
That concludes all of the basics of operating this train.
Don't you end the tutorial, you scumbag. Unbelievable. Getting out and yeah. Don't and fallen. Watching the gappen. Das Gap is big. Ja. Act auf die Lücke. Is that what it means? Wait, what's it doing now? Open the doors to commence boarding. Oh, it's going to let me actually drive the train now. I think. While it does that, let's quickly See if there's anything down here. Don't see anything down there. Lock the doors. Let's go. 9.2 kilometers to the next stop. This is more like it. Maximum power. Although it goes to 60 limit. Scumbag. Has this thing got any kind of cruise control on it? Does it have the London Underground? If you watch this afternoon stream, we went on the Bakerloo line. On the London Underground. Home serve, thank you for 67 months. You may depart with 67 months, thank you. Wait a minute. This high-tech electric train, when you want to warn people of danger, there's a train coming at you very, very quickly. This is what you do. You use the clown car horn. It doesn't matter if it has two different horns, it has a clown car horn on it. How can you take that seriously? We're picking up speed now. We're not messing around now. Punch it, Chewie. Control R for cruise control. And what's the adjustments again? Oh yeah, 130 k's, let's go, come on. Give it some welly. R and F. So control, was it control R? Control R, and then we'll go R. $50, 160. That's on 160 now. Cool. Doing 160 k's. We got 1 point. How far to the stop? 5 k's. All right, we're good. Yeah, that's exactly 100 miles an hour. 80k limit in 3.5 k's. That's quite on board. Give it that. That's what it was, Strike Eagle. This is Squirrel Cam right here, look. That's Squirrel Cam. Little squirrel in the tree with the camera going, hey, I see the train. I think I better slow down. So I've got to get down to 80 Ks pretty quickly now. I'm thinking we should probably back off. Oh my god, it shaved speed ridiculously quickly. Wow, we soon got here. Hold on to your coffee. Now that is regenerative braking right there. Look at that. That's nuts. That's actually nuts. I can't believe how quick that thing stops. Like, we just went from 160 Ks to 20 in less than a kilometer. And then cruise home to victory. There's a certain amount of glovage there. Coffee, yeah, the coffee and sandwiches are now at the front of the train. I don't see any more signs I can run out and do though. Do I want a Steam key to a new simulator? Lock the doors. Germany. You guess that's a no. Well, you see, my thinking is that if it was a decent simulator, I'd have already had a key sent to me, which means it probably isn't a decent simulator. You know what I mean? That's my thought behind it. Ivan, thank you for the bits. It came out yesterday. It's not the throwaway game one, is it? Max Throttle, there we go. It probably is that accident sim. I bet it's that one. Train Sim World is the same engine every version over and over. It's the Call of Duty of train games. No, because with Call of Duty, every year you get a different developer builds the game. And although it's a shooter, they do vastly change quite a bit from version to version. With this, you get the same thing, slightly iterated. With some more scenarios and stuff. It's the FIFA of trains. Squirrel Camp. At least when you're doing like 100 miles an hour, it actually feels like it. Right, gotta be doing 60 in 3K's time. Oh, fishing North Atlantic. Yeah, I know that. I've heard of that one. Yeah, that ain't for me at all. I saw that. I honestly, I've tried fishing. It's just not for me. I find fishing too boring. Right, let's try level 5 braking and see how we get on. I gotta be under 60 shortly. That's not bad. It's working out all right. Yeah, but the thing is about fishing in Red Dead, Donkey. You were fishing for a purpose. Like, you can catch food to help your character stay alive, so you have a purpose behind fishing. I think fishing for fishing's sake, I just find a bit boring. If I had to fish to stay alive, I'd do it. I'm not saying I'd enjoy it, but I'd do it. How is Red Dead these days anyway? Did they ever fix the multiplayer properly? Joe Baker Boy, thank you for 58 months. The multiplayer's still trash. Oh, boring and empty. Meh. That's a real shame. I think they made the whole mission structure too repetitive. There's only so many moonshine runs you can do. You've done the story 3 times. Dude, I've only done it once. I feel like I've missed out. I would actually like to do the story again. The first time I played the story, it was, if you remember, the first few days were so buggy and crashy, but I'd really like to enjoy the story again, I think. It is such a good story. And the music and everything, it's brilliant. So yeah, I should definitely do another playthrough. I think I'd enjoy that. You don't COD streaming ages? What's with the beard, bro? I've had the beard 2 years. So, you know. You always end up with good karma, how hard I tried to be a bad Arthur. You see, I went the other way. When I played Arthur the first time round, I would try to be good Arthur. Next time round, I might try to be scumbag Arthur. Have you ever played Sail Away? Got into it, my bro. No, I remember the developers contacting me about that when they were bringing the game out, and I was like, it's not for me either. Like, I'm literally not into sailing in any way. If I remember, they were trying to make it quite authentic. They tried to be bad, but the game lets you pet the dogs. Yeah. Yeah, a sailing and fishing game combined would be right up my street. That'd be perfect for me. If you could add a touch of Battle Royale with cartoon graphics, I think you'd have a winner. You started to play the old PlayStation 1 games. Oh, hello, Pip. Can I have a juice? Refresh. I think I was supposed to stop there, but I just got massively distracted by Pippa. Rip. I got handed a cup of tea and I had a dog down here going, "Hey Dad, hey, hey." And yeah, we kind of missed the platform. It's alright, we can reverse. Yeah, nobody's in. It's fine, we just reverse back. It's all good. This is where we find out reverse doesn't actually work in this game. Okay, so master switch is on. Reverser is in reverse. But we no go anywhere. I think my mate's just stopped here to help. You need to wait for the brakes to recharge. Okay, how do we do that exactly? Hang on, we'll just catch this guy up. Hey! The red train and the red train had a race. Oh yeah. Bet we can get there before you, bro. You're new here, welcome, sir. How bizarre, 2 trains coming into the platform at the same time. Oh, we've overshot a little bit. It's all good though. It's all good. Tell Pepper thanks. Completely missed my platform. Right, put the reverser back in forward. Ryan Craig, thank you for 20 months. Are you checking for the trouble is the collectibles at the moment is this station is massive and I haven't got time to run around. All the stations are huge. Stop at Eilendorf. We'll finish this mission, then go and jump back in the ICE, I think. Because we literally had like 10 minutes in the ICE. Now, you see, I think we've got a red light because we went through it and then reversed back. So I've got... Denied, your train appears to be off path. You see, I don't think we can recover from this now. That light is not going to change, and when we go through this, it's going to trigger a failure. Because we took that block, and now we've reversed out of it. So this is RIP. There you go. That's just completely RIP. There's nothing you can do with that. No, I don't think it will, Jens. We can try reloading, but I don't think it will. How do you actually load the save in? They have a save option, but they don't have a load option. Resume a saved game. It didn't ask me which ones. Yeah, he's still on red, look. There's no way of clearing this now. Absolutely no way of clearing it. Unless anybody knows of one. You've been on the Isle of Wight train. Nice. Oh well. We'll jump in the ICE. What's tools about anyway? Oh, that stuff. Switch route. How do I actually go onto the ICE? It's under Explore. Training 2 of 3. Wait, why is that one ticked, but these are not ticked, but I've done 2 of 3? Huh? That's so weird. Scenario. Ice to meet you. Ice to meet you? Ice. Do I live with someone? That's a very personal question, Sloth Police 2. Do I live with someone? Explore on foot, scenario, timetable. ICE. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Got loads to choose from here. I get it, personal, but you never speak about your life. Yes, I do. Speak all the time. That's a lie. How often are you here, dude? Enter. Right. Let's take a route from... I'd like to go to Cologne, I think. Frankfurt, Hauptbahnhof. You're here every 2 to 3 days. Okay. If you was here every 2 to 3 days, I guarantee there's 100% chance that you would have heard the term Mrs. Squirrel. 100% chance. And I must admit, I've never seen your name before. Bruxelles, Frankfurt. I quite fancy drive this high-speed intercity express. So it's not going to stop at all. Is that right? Or is there more stops on the way? I don't know. We'll find out. Wait, what? Dutch Foxy drives a BMW? Can somebody run the car command again? Did I miss something then? Ivan Friends, was that the bit? Thank you, Ivan. I think stuff is only just catching up on me. There we go. Unlock the doors. Unlock left. Really love the video of your first solo in the Robin. I think that was it. There'll be a video coming this week where I fly down to Lid, so watch out for that one. Is this all set up? Don't know what state it's in. It looks like it's set up. Main circuit breaker. It's not set up, is it? Oh, this is it. See, because we've just jumped from one train to another. I'm like, Cabin lights don't need. Why are the doors not opening? Master switch of some sort. Oh, you don't need to put it into forward to open the doors, though, do you? Would you like to drive a fully electric car or a full ICE or a plug-in hybrid or a self-charging hybrid? That's a weird question, though. Referic, thank you 59. Stay classy, share the love. Thank you 59 months. Well, I assume the battery and stuff is on because we have screens of information, so we have to assume that we have power. I just don't get why the doors are not unlocking. It says unlock the doors. Why can't I even zoom in? Normally I can right mouse wheel to zoom in.
Türen geöffnet. Störung. Störung. Zugbeeinflussung.
Okay, so all I did was press the W key to put the reverser into forward and then the doors opened. How does that work? Oh, it's collectible. There's a Pokemon on the other platform. Wait, this is Frankfurt. This is where Thyrox's local station is? You've been following since the 15th of February 2015. That is the year I went full-time, isn't it? Oh, this is Aachen. I thought it said... Oh, I don't know. I thought it said Frankfurt. Somebody keeps clapping.
Schließvorgang eingeleitet.
It's not moving again. Reverser is in forward. Brake is off. Power is on. This train. It's definitely off. Sand, lights, cab lights. Definitely in forward. Definitely applying power. Definitely nothing happening. You had exactly the same issue when you first drove it, Aliki. Right, and what was your solution? You need to pull the throttle all the way back first. What's off? What? It literally, like, at no point did a tutorial or anything ever explain that. Ever. I can't imagine how many thousands of very confused people have been logging support tickets to Dovetail go, my train's broken. It won't move. That's insane. Has this thing got cruise control, I wonder? It's got RFB. RFB on 20Ks. Why is it not paying any attention to it? You have to put it on the display. Not sure how you do that. Is it on one of these options, maybe? Use the left display. Brightness on, contrast. I can't even read it, and it won't let me zoom in either. Now let me zoom in. There we go. Is it that? RFB. Down, up. Right, left, clear. Enter. Nothing works. Who knows? No clue. Press 6. 6.
RFB. RFB. RFB.
Why 6? Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? VSOL Freigabe. Does that mean you choose your speed or something? Maximum thrust. Now it sounds like a motorbike. Because it's too much work to make a tutorial, Spud. So they make a really just like rubbish tutorial and then throw a manual at you and say, there you go, figure it out. Is it going to control the speed now? It should do. Nice. Ooh. Nice and quiet inside. When do we unlock maximum speed? That's what I want to know. Oh, it tilts as well. Nice. Oh, I've got a speed limit coming back. Okay, I can't change camera again. No, you can't. Every now and again, it seems to capture the keys and not respond to them. It's like a weird bug. N for low horn. Is that beta? He's joking. Alright, we're down to the speed limit. I don't think they push it back to the grid, Belvoir. I think they store it. When do we get to go full tilt? Where are we? Whoa. That's more like it. They've actually done quite a bit of track though. About to play the Black Ops Cold War beta. Is it just like previous Black Ops games, or is it different this time? Squirrel cam. War never changes. See, it's doing it again. If I press the, there you go, the 2 key or the 3 key, it just locks me out. We'll get up to 160 in a second. It's a kind of a mix of a ton of different Call of Duty games. I don't know where it is, the single Black Ops timeline though. Is it not a battle royale? Is it just back to like small maps again, or has it got battle royale as well? Has some sort of battle royale, but not royale game mode 2, and all the DM and CTF. Right, so it's kind of gone back to being its more traditional Call of Duty style game with small maps, capturing flags and things, domination. No, I've not played the definitive edition of Mafia yet. No, I was kind of saving that for maybe a Christmas playthrough. Zombies, yeah, they always have zombies. To be honest, zombies was one of the things I used to enjoy. I just don't enjoy the whole spawn die. I'd rather play Siege. The IC tutorial has 5 parts. You did only 1 and complaining. The max speed is only between Köln and Frankfurt. So I did 1 and then it threw me into the tutorial for the other one. And it didn't really help me, if that makes sense. It didn't really guide me and say, here's the tutorial for this, now you can do the rest, or you can go and learn this other train. It just went, here's the tutorial for this, now here's the tutorial for that. And then threw me into the menu. I don't know, it was a bit odd. Would you do Cyberpunk after Mafia 1? Cyberpunk looks like a fairly big game. Crikey. Is that towards the end of November, Cyberpunk, isn't it? Yeah, Cyberpunk, like, from the video trailers I watched, like, a few days ago, it looks like, it's kind of like a GTA style in the way it flows. Like, you're gonna do your own thing, but it's got loads of missions and side missions you can do. It's like a futuristic GTA. I think that's what it's trying to be with all its car customizations and outfit customizations, but obviously being in a science fiction setting, they can do crazy, like, implants and tattoos and weird stuff. Well, maybe Fell Shady. Maybe they'll put that in there, who knows? It's not really something I'll be looking for, but... They're forecasting it'll be around 350 gig. Good grief. Yeah, I do wonder how long the single player would take. I guess it depends how they structure the single player campaign. Like if they do it, say like Red Dead, where you've got a series of primary quests and then a bunch of optionals that you could do. That's one way of doing it. You enjoy the Christmas streams. Yeah, they're always fun. But we're going to have the Halloween bake-off before that, at end of Halloween, which is Pippa's birthday as well, 31st of October. And the video in Cyberpunk, they said it was 70 gig. 70 gig. That doesn't seem overly large. I mean, Red Dead was bigger than that. 3 different starts. Okay. And do you get a choice? Or is it like a random start? Oh, you choose this based on your character origin. Gotcha. 200k limit coming up. Punch it, Chewy. I don't know, Dutch Foxy, I mean... I see what you're saying, like more people on lockdown, more streams. I think just generally more people working at home means more people watching. Because they can watch streams while working, whereas they couldn't do that in the office. You can choose between Nomad, Street Kid, and Corporate. Street Kid, Nomad, and Corporate. Probably go Nomad, but just off the names. You're still at work. I mean, some people can get away with it. Most people can't. You wish there were more daytime streams that are worth watching. I must admit, I've been bouncing around Twitch the last few weeks, and I don't know if it's just me, but a lot of the stuff just, I don't know. It's just a little bit Yeah, a lot of people seem to be playing Among Us, that's for sure.